KCAA Loma Linda.
This is NBC News Radio.
It's currently 82 degrees here at the beautiful downtown San Bernardino studios at the Carousel Mall. You're going to want to stick around because coming up next is Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on the station that leaves no listener behind and your only home for University of Redlands football, AM 1050 and on KCAAradio.com.
Weekends are made for listening at KCAA News Talk 1050 on your AM dial.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, welcome everybody, and guess what? It's another Friday. Every time we turn around, it's a Friday, and I'm here at the station, right here at KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. And we have a very nice program lined up for you. There's going to be some call-ins. I see the lights are flashing already. And first, I want to introduce one of my funniest friends I met in a long time, Yvonne, and I met Yvonne at the Chamber with Loma Linda, and she is from AppleOne Payroll. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing?
I am doing fabulous today. It's great to be here, Bev. I'm excited to be here and a pleasure to just be a part of this show.
Well, you're welcome, darling. And also, this is kind of different for us all. But when I and Yvonne came into the station today, there's a new couple here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves in the name of their program. And they are the new members, brand new babies here at KCAA. And would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Thank you, Bev, so much for having us. It's Rory and Carmia Wendell, and we'll be airing this Sunday on The Secrets of Building Wealth. We're traditional business owners for over 20 years, and we're going to share 3 of the key ingredients we finally learned that are needed to create generational wealth.
That's good. And your program starts at 2 o'clock, does it?
Yes, ma'am. Sunday at 2.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that. And they're going to sit back and they're just going to see how we rock and roll around here and do a little bit of homework. But before we get started, with no further ado, I and Yvonne, we're going to talk real quick about Sunday and Loma Linda. And Eric, would you play that special music for us, please? Thank you, my dear. And he's getting it ready. And we can start talking when the music starts, right?
We sure can.
Yeah. Okay, this is the music that was playing on this past Sunday at Loma Linda for their 49th annual community parade, and it was absolutely fantastic. We all had a very good time. A lot of us from KC was out there. I and Elaine from Smart Health Talk was here. Steve Morongo Jr. from His Music was here. We had Miss Apple Valley on the float with us. My grandson, Michael Anthony. You were out there. You were controlling the traffic out there. And it was just an absolutely fun day. What did you think of it?
It was the best time ever being at that Burrito Project. The Burrito Project is a neat organization where we were set up there for registration. Mm-hmm. It was a great time. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I loved it. And the excitement and from everybody. You could feel the passion coming off the streets.
Yes.
I mean, they were just bouncing everywhere. And after the parade was all over with, and then we went down to the park, and they had a big carnival going on with arts and crafts. And it was just absolutely fabulous. And we got to brag. We got to brag for a minute. Yes, Casey, we had a float up there with Steve and Elaine and Miss Apple and Michael Anthony. And yes, KCAA 1050, we brought first place. Yes, first place.
They did.
Home to KCAE. After 2 years with red, we finally got the blue. So, Loma Linda, thank you very much for a lovely day. And we will be out there again next year for the 50th, and there are some big surprises coming down the line, because how many towns can say they did 50 parades in a row and it never rained?
It's right. It never rained. It was a beautiful day. I love the cars, too. The car show.
Whoa, they were gorgeous, huh?
Awesome.
I want that Rolls Royce.
I know.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, and there was a guy walking around, the horseman.
Oh, yeah.
With the horses and stuff. And so, again, thanks, Loma Linda. We had a good time, and we'll be with you next year. Now, as we are going along, we're waiting for that phone call, but while we're waiting, Yvonne, AppleOne Computer. Payroll. AppleOne. Why am I saying computer? I'm looking at the computers, right? Okay. AppleOne Payroll.
Yes.
When did it get started and how?
Okay. AppleOne was established in 1964. It was started out as a staffing company, and then in 1976, they started the payroll division, and that's what I'm a part of. AppleOne is a huge sister company. They do staffing. They do background checks. They also have a university. You can go to school. They have a scanning company. Bernie Howroyd, group of companies, believed in diversifying his business and being able to go to a business owner and offer them all kinds of solutions, kind of like a one-stop shop. So AppleOne Payroll is the company I represent, and I tell you, my title is Regional Account Executive, but I just like to say I'm a trusted payroll advisor, offering businesses, large or small, solutions to their time and attendance, HR, whatever their needs are, I'm there to fulfill their needs.
Now, let's say I'm a small company, and I have 10 employees. Now, being that small, can we still deal with you, or is there a certain amount of employees that one needs?
I will tell you, we take as little as one employee. I had a husband and a wife that had a caregiver that was taking care of their elderly father. She moved in, and the CPA says, hey, we've got to start processing payroll for this one employee. I went to their home, got them set up, and for one employee, we process payroll. So we can do from one all the way up to as large. I think our biggest client is 1,500 employees.
Now, that's good to know, because more and more small businesses are opening. And there are small businesses now that have been open for a while, and they're going through whatever they're going through, and they're looking around. Why should they come to you?
Okay, that's a great question.
Thank you.
I love to offer solutions to business owners in this trying economy when you're looking to cut back. You're not... Our product and service, we're on a month-to-month agreement. And when you come to AppleOne, we offer you additional products. I can save you anywhere from 20 to 30%. How would you like to save 20 or 30% on your current business?
What a deal.
But offer you additional products. We have what we call our Apple Perks program. And I have a flyer right here. Our Apple Perks program, that is given to you for free just for processing your payroll through us. Business owners use it as an incentive. And what it is you go to our website, and you can get movie tickets for $6, Disneyland tickets for $70, includes your parking pass. They always have discounts of the month. Like for Father's Day, you can take your father golfing for free. I mean, who doesn't want to golf for free? I rented a car and went to Texas, and for the week, 40% off budget rent-a-car for $80.
Now, I like them guys.
Yes.
I like them guys. And also, over here, you have the L.A. County Fair.
Yes, L.A. County Fair.
Now, that's really good. And you got SeaWorld, Raging Water. That name cracks me up when I hear that. Hey, you have the zoo in San Diego.
That is correct.
Now, that's a good way to go to that zoo, because if nobody has ever been there, go. It is beyond cool.
Right.
Yeah, I love that place.
An also neat feature is I can tell you, everyone has Costco. Everyone has a Costco card. When you go to our website and you sign up, you get like a gallon of coffee, a roasted chicken, and a whole case of water. Just for being part of our partnering with AppleOne, you get this. And it's amazing. I love it. It's an added feature we have. We also have our debit card. We're about going green. save a company money and paying delivery fees anywhere from 8 to 11 to wait for your checks to be delivered. Here, we're web-based. You can process your payroll online, your checks. You can view your checks online. Our debit card, this is a neat feature. There's no credit check. It comes with a 2% interest-bearing savings account. And I like the anti-theft feature. You can actually set your phone that every time you swipe your card, it will notify you on your phone, which is really neat.
Now that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because so many people, unfortunately, they like to steal numbers and everything else.
Exactly.
And you're going to know immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a good feeling to know.
I will tell you, I gave it to my daughter one day. She wanted to go shopping with her friends. I said, okay, take the card. You can only spend $150. She exceeded her limit. It went to $180, and I was on the phone calling her saying, hey, I only gave you $150, because every time she swiped that card at wherever store she was at, I was notified that she was exceeding the limit that I had given her.
Now, also, another question just crossed my mind. With all of the good things that you have, before we talk about the top 10, is there a contract that one has to sign, and how long is that contract for?
The beauty of AppleOne Payroll is we believe in the product, the service that we provide. We're on a month-to-month basis, and I love that. Because think about it. When I partner with a business, I'm partnering with that client for life. Kind of like you said, it was like a marriage, right?
Yeah, like a marriage, right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I marry you, and I will tell you, my first year I opened up about 40 accounts. I lost a couple because they downsized. But think about it. If I don't deliver the service that you expect, which I will, but if you want to go away, why am I going to hold you to a contract? You just go away. And we provide you your reports, whatever it is you need, but we're not about losing clients. 99% of my business is referrals because I believe in the product and service that I provide.
Now, that's good. And how many companies actually say that? And they'll have, when you do a contract, then they have this writing that is so small you can't even see it with a magnifying glass. Well, didn't you read the fine writing?
Right.
Where? I can't even see the writing.
Exactly.
You know?
Our terms and agreement is 2.5 pages. You can read it. It's very, very simple. So we have very, very few documents for you to sign. And let me tell you, I brag about our company and the fact that we believe in building lifelong relationships, and that's what we're about. I pay attention to detail.
Hang on for 1 second.
Okay.
Don't go nowhere.
All right.
Eric, I see some lights are flashing. What's going on, my dear?
Yeah, you have Jeff Helton from Flashback 67 Production is on the phone with you.
All right. We're going to interrupt. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, because Jeff is on a very tight schedule with the filming. Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Well, how are you? It's good to hear your voice again. And yes, I am swamped today, and I just wanted to chime in right quick and say hi. And how are things out there in the IE today?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a little bit of 82 degrees out there. This morning when I woke up, because I'm up in the mountains, it was cool. It was beautiful. It actually felt like fall until I got down here. And I'm going, if we're supposed to be going into Halloween, it doesn't feel like Halloween yet, you know?
Yeah, I was a little, I kind of liked that little cool break we had there, but this is getting kind of crazy, so.
Yeah, well, pretty soon we'll be complaining about the cold, huh?
That's it. Well, not me. I love the cold, so.
Well, listen, while we got you for these couple of seconds, would you please explain to everybody about the event that's coming up on Saturday?
Saturday night, we have my very good friends, the Good Samaritans, the Good Samaritan Medical Dental Ministry, right from Riverside, California there. They are having their third annual For the Love of a Child dinner fundraiser to raise money for their Vietnam medical mission that they go on every year. They've been doing it for the last 13 or 14 years. And anyway, that event is taking place tomorrow night, October 27th at 6 o'clock. And it is at the Riverside Community Hospital Health Education Center. And that is at 4445 Mag